Hello and welcome to the first episode of our Diablo IV playthrough. This is actually the third time we are recording this episode. Twice OBS has messed up. We're going to delete this character. Ambadha. That was actually a pretty appropriate name. Sarah is our main character, Sarah the Sorceress, who will save Sanctuary from, I don't know, supervillains. But we're going to quickly create a new character. We're going to call him Bob. Finalize. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. We're going to call him Bob. Hopefully, the formatting will be fixed. Third time's the charm, right? World Tier 1. We are actually playing a World Tier 2 with our main character, but we're just kind of blitz through this.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was, and Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Oh, that's actually not a terrible voice. We are still going to continue with the female sorceress. And we're actually going to ignore our enemies. This is the third time we're recording this, and each time has taken approximately 40 minutes. So I started at 1 a.m., quite tired. Right now I am exhausted, especially having done the same thing 3 times.
Another abandoned town.
But we're going to do it
Demons.
to the best of my
Everywhere.
ability.
Fangs in the dark. He bit me.
Careful! He's a wild one.
Alright, what's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all. Kill us all.
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
I think we actually have
There
to
is
be close
evil
to her.
staring
Yeah.
in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Finally some shelter from the storm.
I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
That's fine.
It's still better than a cave.
Yeah, that's true. What can you tell me about the people in here?
Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her. What's that? You say something?
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shove.
Fire's looking good, but I should.
What is
watch
this
it.
place?
Nothing special about our little town, but it's home.
A warm hearth. There are
So when
still
they're grayed
things
out,
to
that
be
means they've said
grateful
everything they
for.
can
Oh,
say.
you poor thing. Traveling in this awful... What's that?
Okay.
You
those
say
are the-
something?
So clicking it twice gives us the second line.
We'll do what we can for him. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Osman's fingers.
That's true.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
There is evil lurking in those ruins. I will drag it into the light of day.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
I feel like the sound mixing is a bit messed up right now. I'll probably fiddle with that a bit more. Let's just do master volume to 80. Music volume to 90. Effects volume to 80 perhaps. And dialogue or ambient to 75. With dialogue at 100. We'll see if this is good or not. If anyone has any volume opinions, please do let me know. Our clash, like we've done all 3 times, or the other 2 times. Kill the bear. Get the gloves. It's actually dropped gloves each time I think I've fought it. Maybe it's like a set drop. Unsure. Some more gloves. Well, we already have a pair, so I think we're fine. Alright, we're not going to be exploring the area that much. We did that the first time, and the second time. I'm not going to mention it all too much, or try not to. Like, it is a good game. The launch has actually been super smooth. The game was available about 5 minutes to 1, so 5 minutes early. No queue time, essentially. I actually, after recording it a second time and confirming that I had recorded it, but not confirming that the formatting was correct, it was all zoomed in, which screwed up everything. Anyway, I had turned off Diablo and then I logged in. I was expecting like a 1 hour queue time or something, but it was actually only a minute, so a smooth launch from Blizzard. Honestly, I think the beta weekends have actually allowed them to get to a point where they did a good job. I know, we're all kind of surprised, but yeah, no, it's doing well. It's funny, after I recorded, I don't remember if it was the first time I recorded, I think it was the second time. After the second time I recorded this part, I saw that Razanthrax was approaching the second boss. And here I am recording the first boss once again. Oh well. That's life. You know, sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. And well, I have learned my lesson. Hopefully this will never happen again with a game series. You know, knock on wood. But you never know. Let's fight the tutorial boss, or the prologue boss. We'll see how fast we can get it done. We are pretty low level. We only have the one ability. We're gonna ignore all the other enemies. A 62, which is great. I think we're gonna out DPS them, or since we're just there we go. The last few times I've done it, I've gotten like magical equipment. Maybe because we're so low level, we got worse equipment. I'm a bit unsure. Okay, we're back in the vest.
You've returned.
We can actually do... Oops. Well. Whoops. Well, that's fine. We'll get better equipment.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior!
So I've said this before, I feel like this cinematic is really long. Like, do we need to see that? All the grunts. I saw my corpse, and from my mouth called hatred. A father burned his children on a pyre, and a mother molded a new age from the ashes. And his humming is terrible. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Then there came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rafna's prophecy. As you can see, the dead bodies hanging there in the storage. You know, whatever this is, a warehouse, I guess, a barn.
my mother's blood, my mother's body. So, shall you witness her glory before you die? Not ready yet. No.
They're coming! The whole damn village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out!
There! Take them!
May the light preserve us. Lost souls!
Alright, time to kill some cultists. Ooh, we got ourselves another tunic. Oh, we got an ability point. Chain lightning, please.
You are blessed.
Like us now. Can I click
That
the
was all
body,
of them.
please?
Light willing.
No, oh yeah, I can. Perfect. You're the madman from the shed.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Well, I got the key, so you'll just open the door for us. Prayers for salvation. So they do keep giving us little journal entries that I probably should be reading. But at this point, I kind of don't want to. You know, I think what I'll do is I'll show them like this. So basically, he didn't take joy in killing the people. That's what he's saying.
Blood petals. Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
I'm gonna watch a really good cutscene right now.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children,
The Lords of Hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
Okay, let's talk of Iosef. What were you doing in the Vesk?
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out
Follow
why.
the money.
As I
That's
neared
what
the
people care
village,
about.
I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in the Vesk and ate their food. You know the rest.
How do I get out of here? Or how did I get out here? Oh yeah, from the church.
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the Lords of Hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
Yes. She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us. Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Who is the mother?
Do not call her that. It is a demon, Lilith. The Gospel says that she will walk among the people, posing as the Mother of Sanctuary. If she is here, it is humankind's own sin that has brought her.
Who is this hermit?
He surrounds himself with dark knowledge. Tread carefully, and pray he has not fallen to Lilith as well.
Alright, not a lot of high opinions of this priest. Let's head to the cave. Or the cave, to the cabin. Altar of Lilith right there. Getting some renown, getting some stat bonuses. We don't see that because I've already gotten it. It's shared between all your characters. So getting it with one is like getting it with all. Sorceress is quite strong. teleport will be super nice when we have it. Another tunic. Well, honestly, like, equipment on this character doesn't matter because we're not gonna delete him. Like, Bob is gonna be allowed to exist in case I ever need to re-record something. But he's not exactly high priority. I've solved the issues I had before with the previous recordings, so they should not happen again. So fingers crossed and knock on wood, I won't have these same problems. Oops. Alright. Destroying some barrels. This is a very cutscene heavy episode. I don't know if I already said that. I'm kind of forgetting what I have said and haven't said between the different parts. So yeah, I have not a lot of action, but we'll be getting to that real soon.
Is anyone here?
We got some jars and stuff. We got healer's tools. Foul-smelling brewery. Brew.
Hiding back here.
Oh, what are you hiding? A trap that could be either for human or beasts, and a strange skull.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry. That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon?
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Alright, so journal, rite of passage, basically Lorathnar claims the demon was none other than Lilith, the creator of Sanctuary. We have to go to the Cathedral Light.
Short fangs, young, freshly turned, an easy kill, further south than the others. They're spreading.
Found some booze there.
This close to the city. Lilith's evil is spreading.
So that's kind of the same thing the journal said. And I mean, if you haven't realized this already, Lorath here is our narrator for the story.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
Let's upgrade chain lightning. A defaced statue. May the light of Father Inarius look down upon all weary travelers of this holy land. Turn your face towards its reverence and find strength renewed or something. Not quite sure. What is the statue?
The Angel Inarius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kyovashad lies just ahead.
Super close.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We
first...
have no time for this.
What is this about?
To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. It's a meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you!
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine, but this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Can we talk with
Take a
her?
piece of holy cedar wood from the
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark days. Explains why he's so cross.
Oh, and the that's a way to get rid of the. I guess that's like a speedrunning tactic.
This is a waste of time.
It is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
No. Maybe doing Pride or one of the other inscriptions would be faster as well. Take note, speedrunners. It is done.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovashad.
Thank you. 300 gold and 800 experience. So yeah, no, Lorath is actually one of the Herodrum from Reaper of Souls, Diablo 3. This is about 50 years later, I think. So Inarius has only
What
been...
did you write on a little piece of wood? I bet you didn't write anything at all. Wouldn't blame you. Well,
A horse? Are you
it
going
matters
somewhere?
little. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crow bait.
With what you're paying, you're lucky she has 4 legs.
Guess it doesn't really have any response to that. I'm surprised that the hermit doesn't... Oh, I guess he is a hermit, so he probably doesn't have a lot of use for money, does he? Alright, Laura sent me.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Alright, so let's chat with them. Let's get Lorath's polearm. While clearly old, its ornate blade has been kept sharpened and polished as though it would be needed again at any moment.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same.
So
No
this
charge.
is a old amulet of unique design. It shows wear from years of use, perhaps as a badge of office. So Lorath is probably important. I'm guessing he's the Deckard Cain stand-in for the Herodrum. Okay, what were the villagers doing in those ruins?
Sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them.
Mm-hmm. Tell me of Inarius.
The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape. His glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass.
My assumption is that both of them will probably be kind of flawed and not really all that caring about humanity as a whole. Lilith's return was prophesied?
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
So he basically subverted this old cathedral into his own kind of political entity, doing his bidding. It's pretty smart. I had to pay for your weapon.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The Mark of the Heradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Heradrim, Donnan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me.
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
So there we go. That was the end of the tutorial. We were given some special boots. And I don't think anything else. So yeah, that was the end of the first episode. I've recorded it 3 times. Hopefully this is the third and final attempt of recording this. Next episode, we will be continuing with Act 1. There are 3 acts. We could theoretically do others out of order, but Act 1 is familiar. We'll do that, Act 2, and then Act 3. So we're going to kind of do it chronologically, I think. So yeah, I hope you join me for the next episode. This took a surprising amount of effort, so please do subscribe if you're interested in watching more Diablo content. It would mean the world to me. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.